Alright guys, welcome back to the bait cave today, and today we will be using crayons to color our baits, which is a pretty interesting idea. The World's Worst Fishing has done it, but we're going to just go ahead and revamp it, kind of like we did with some of the other stuff, like the using sidewalk chalk as colorant. So today we'll be using crayons. We're going to do a little bit different things, a little bit different ideas maybe. We're just going to see what happens. Alright guys, so the first crayon color we're going to use is red. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that on in there. Guys, now that we see that it does in fact work to use crayons as colorant, we're going to go ahead and get it shot up into the mold for y'all. We're just going to pull it up, and it pulls up just like normal plastic would. Doesn't seem like it messed up the plastic in any way. We're going to get it shot up in the mold, and we'll show y'all what it made. Guys, so while we wait on that red to cool off, the next color we're going to do is orange, and since we know it works and it's going to make a cool color and we're not coloring it with glitters, we're going to go ahead and throw some glitters in with this one. So we're going to toss this one in there. Guys, we're getting our orange mixed up, and as you can see, it's actually turning a yellow color, which is pretty cool. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and throw some green and gold flake into here. So we're going to take a little bit of this green flake, toss it in. And we're going to take a little bit of the gold flake and toss it in. And I think that'll make a pretty interesting color. So our red's cooled off. We're going to go ahead and get that opened up for y'all. And as y'all can see, that made a really nice like cherry red, candy style red. We're going to get those piled up over here. That way, once we get to the end of the video, we'll show all of them off to y'all. So we got our orange crayon with the green and the gold flake. And what's pretty crazy is the orange was turning the colorant yellow. So apparently there's some yellow to make orange in there. Like there's a lot of yellow to make orange in crayons. So it made more of a yellow instead of an orange, which is still pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and get this shot up into the mold for you. So while we wait on our orange to cool off, the next one we'll be using is a blue. And we're just going to throw a black flake in with this one. So what we'll do is we're going to get this blue put off in here. Alright guys, we got our blue and our black flake mixed up. And actually what we're going to do is a little bit different with this one. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and pull the orange ones out that actually turned yellow. Guys, we got our orange, aka yellow, ready to pull out. We're going to go ahead and get that opened up for y'all. And as y'all can see, it almost made like a school bus yellow. But there's a nice green and gold flake in there. Looks pretty good to me. Guys, so how I was telling y'all I was going to do something different with the blue. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually hand pour this injection mold. What we're going to do is we're going to pour a blue line. Basically, you can see there's a ridge on this bait. We're going to pour a blue line into that ridge, maybe even going off into the tail ridge a little bit. But we're going to pour a blue line. And we're going to take the other colors that we made, like the yellow and the yellow and the orange, or the red and the orange. We're going to take and we're going to figure out a way to get that into the bait too. So we're going to take all the colors that we've pretty much done, and we're going to get it into a bait. And then once we get them all poured in and all the skin pores poured in, we're going to come in with our brown and we're going to fill it in, and that's going to be the main color of our body. But we're going to have a red or a blue top and somehow a red and yellow. It should have been orange, but a red and yellow bottom. Alright guys, so we got our blue tops poured in. Alright guys, so we got our yellow in and we got our blue in. So this will be the top of the bait, this will be the bottom, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to add a little bit of the red to the head. And then we'll have a blue, yellow, and red, and then we'll put the brown in as the body. And as you can see, that'll close and make the bait. So we got the blue on the top, and we got our yellow and red on the bottom. And so now we're going to take and we're going to mix up the brown crayon, and we're going to make the body for these. And we'll show y'all what that makes. And for the brown crayon, we're pretty much just going to take and I think the only thing we're going to add is a purple flake to it. I think that'll be really cool. That'll help add. It's already got a bunch of colors, but I think that'll make the brown look really nice inside of all of it. And you want to take and hold good pressure while you're letting it bond so that you get a nice, even hot pressure against all the other plastic that's in there. Alright, so now that we got those topped off, we're going to go ahead and wait and let it cool off, and we'll show y'all what it made. The mold's cooled off and ready to be opened up, so we're going to go ahead and open it up and show y'all what it made. Alright, so this turned out pretty interesting. So the whole head almost got this reddish color. The back is obviously blue, but I didn't expect the head to turn that red from the color from the bottom. And then we got that little bit of yellowy gold on the bottom of the brown. So it turned out interesting. Definitely not what I was expecting. It's almost like an Amazon frog, but in a lizard. It's like an Amazon lizard with all these colors. But I thought it'd be a pretty cool idea for y'all. So we're going to get these set over here with the rest. Guys, so here's all the colors we made. We made the red, the orange, which actually turned yellow, and then we made the multicolored at the very end. So I want y'all to take and say which one y'all would throw, or if y'all would throw any of these. But it was a pretty cool idea to bring y'all and show y'all that you can use stuff outside of bait making to make baits that still turn out pretty cool, like this stuff, which is interesting. And this is just fun playing and pouring and adding colors where colors really shouldn't be, just to see what happens. But I thought it'd be a pretty cool idea for y'all. And leave a comment if you would use any of these, and we'll get back to y'all with another video.